So I'm going to talk about my favorites, things that I have been either using a lot of or something that I find myself keep repurchasing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with things that I like for my hair. So I recently reviewed, well maybe not recently, but a couple months ago I talked about a company called Beautiful Textures that I was trying out for my hair, and I have to say I really do like their products and I find myself repurchasing certain things. This time I was using the Curly Moisture Butter, but this time when I ran out of it I decided to try the Curl Control Defining Pudding. I thought it was going to be a little thicker in consistency, but it's not, and I haven't really used it by itself, but I have been using it with this gel, the IC Fantasia Hair Polisher Olive Styling Gel, and this has it's alcohol free and it has olive oil in it, and it says that it's flake free. These two together are like a match made in heaven for my hair right now. I do have the Eco Styler olive oil gel, and I have to say that I like this one better because I feel like the Eco Styler gel makes my hair really crispy. So usually when I do use it, it's only like on the crown when I really want to slick something down. But as far as like to define my curls, I hate my hair being crunchy. I like my hair to be soft. So I use the Curly the Curly Pudding, and I use a little bit of gel, and my curls are super defined without being very crunchy. And this is actually second day hair. I don't even know if you could see my curl definition that well. Camera, it looks kind of crazy on camera. Maybe I'll take a picture and put it on my blog. But yeah, so as far as hairstyling, those are my go-to things right now for my hair. Now for washing my hair, my hair really likes herbal essences right now, and it's very affordable. It's $3 a bottle. So for washing, I like to use the Hello Hydration. Oops, upside down. I like to use Hello Hydration because, as you know, when you're natural, it's very hard to retain moisture, and the Hello Hydration has Hawaiian coconut in it. And it says it has Hawaiian cocoa and orchid extract. So it's very nice for my hair, very moisturizing without being, not making my hair really dry. And for conditioning, I'm using the Herbal Essences Totally Twisted, which is made specifically for curls and waves. And it says it has a fusion of wild cherry twist. So basically it's just supposed to help with frizz and define your curls, and I really love it. It makes my hair really soft, and not to mention herbal essence stuff smells really good. So that's pretty much it as far as what I'm using for hair. For makeup, what I'm loving right now is OMG, MAC came out with a new primer called Natural Radiance, and it is amazing. The selling point to this one is that it's supposed to do the same thing that a regular primer does as far as filling in your fine lines in your pores and making your makeup last longer, but it also gives you a natural glow without being greasy. I have oily skin, so I don't want my face to be greasy. When I put this on, it's very slippery, so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna look like a grease face when I put this on. I let it sit for a while, and I thought that, you know, I may have had like a little bit of like shine, but when I touched my skin, it was not shiny. It's just that it gives you such a nice natural radiance. That's why Natural Radiance is the perfect name for it, and I love this stuff. I love mixing it with my foundation, and ever since I got it, I cannot, you know, put my foundation on without it. It is amazing. Now, as far as foundation, as you saw in my foundation routine, I'm loving the Beauty Blender sponge. Sorry, mine's dirty right now, but this gives you such a flawless finish. It's very soft, and it gets larger when you wet it, just like a regular sponge. But it just makes, I've noticed a major difference in how my foundation looks. So what I like to do right now is I like to mix this with my foundation and use the Beauty Blender sponge, and honey, I look airbrushed. So definitely, you know, give this stuff a try. Now, bronzers, I've been really liking this NYX matte bronzer. And the color I'm using a deep tan for like a nice contour. It's very pigmented, and it looks like this. And this is the color. So it's a true to brown without looking very red. You know how some bronzers tend to have a lot of red in it? This one is like a true brown, so it's perfect for contouring. Also, I have rediscovered, and I say rediscovered because when you have a lot of makeup, it's kind of like you forget things that you have. So when you revisit something, it's almost like it's brand new again. So I've had this Vanilla Pigment by MAC Forever. I love this because it looks like it's white, but it has like golden reflex in it. And when you wet your brush with the Fix Plus spray, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's like the perfect highlight. I like to use it on my cheeks as well. I don't know if you can see like the light hitting it, but it's beautiful. It's like the perfect highlight for your brow bone or like for your cheeks. So I've been liking that. For lipsticks, I have been killing this Wet n Wild lipstick. It's called Dollhouse Pink. Dollhouse Pink. And it's very, very pigmented, and it's matte. I don't know if you can see that. Oops. Sorry, this is a little difficult. There. It's showing up purple on camera. It looks almost like Up the Amp by MAC on camera. But this is super bright. It looks more like Pink Nouveau by MAC. And this is a matte finish. And it is amazing. I love it. It's matte, but it's creamy. So it's really good. Like, you know, it doesn't make my lips like super dry or anything. And it stays a very long time. So it's really good. Another lipstick I have been killing is Myth by MAC. And it's like a very like pale nude color. And I like it because it's almost like a lip erase type of color because it's so like pale. It's very good for mixing other colors. Like if you put Myth first and then you can put another color on top, it just adds something to it. Either makes the color brighter or it just alters the color of your lipstick, and I love it. Something else I can't live without is my Soft Ochre paint pot. I use this every time I do my eye makeup. It is amazing. It's a neutral color, so it pretty much like cancels out like the natural like color that I have in my eyes. It's non-creasing. It makes my eyeshadow last long, so you can't go wrong with that. And last but not least, I have really been liking this L'Oreal True Match powder, and it looks like this. And the color I have is in Natural Beige W4. I really like this powder because it gives me coverage, but it doesn't make me oily. Some powders I find that when it mixes in like with my oils, I tend to get like very shiny. This keeps me matte, but it also gives me nice coverage, so I really like it. The only thing I hate about this powder is the packaging. The packaging looks really cheap. It's plastic, and it's kind of stupid that the mirror is underneath here. The mirror and the sponge. So it's like to put the powder on, it's like, okay, here's the mirror, but then I gotta lift up here to try to put the sponge and then look down here. It's kind of stupid. And the sponge that they give you is a sponge and not like one of the like, you know what I mean, like the ones that come usually with pressed powder. This type of sponge is better for creams, not for powder. So that's kind of stupid. But if they made the packaging a lot better, oh my god, this would be like 10 times better. But I really like this powder. So that's pretty much it for my favorites. Let me know if you've tried any things that I talked about, or do a video response so I could see what your favorites are. I love to see what other people, you know, are loving for the moment. And that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you next time. Bye.